guys, this is Norbsack from BC4HONEY with yet another Frontier Justice video. Today we're going to be going over the events menu. Just going to go over a few of the things that are in there now. Not really the ones that are going to be coming up, but the ones that are currently here. So today we have the Cutthroat Calamity event going on. It happens every Monday and Wednesday, I believe. Not sure what times. As you see, we have another 3 hours, 45 minutes left on this one. So what the Cutthroat Calamity event is we'll go ahead and show you here. So you'll go to the world map here, and these little markers are going to be up. Those are the cutthroats. And so we'll click on this one, and you can go and fight the cutthroats. You see they have these huge amounts of health. This bar was up at 5 times 5 to begin with. And this is how much health it has now. People are trying to get the final hit on him right now. But basically what you do is you go in, everybody can attack whichever one they want that's on the field. There's, as you can see, there's multiple ones. And you try to deal as much damage as you can and get the loot for it. So we'll go ahead and look at the loot. You have 100,000 chests, 250,000, 500,000, and 800,000. So here's what the rewards are for those. Your damage rewards will be 75 gangster loot, 10 times 50,000 lumber, 10 times 50k food, and then you got 90k if you deal 250, 105, oh, not 90k, 90 times, 90 of the gangster loot, and then 105 gangster loot if you deal 500,000, and 130 gangster loot if you deal 800,000, as well as some resources in there as well. You also have lucky rewards, so if you deal a critical strike, which is the final hit before the health bar becomes wrathful, you'll get a bonus. You'll get some skill books and some fast paces. If you deal the Widowmaker, which is the final attack on him, it's going to be hero skill books again, 20 of them, and some more fast paces. If you deal just a regular lucky strike, that's when the final digits of your attack damage are 10 or 21. That can happen basically any time. You get gangster loot and you get 50 gold. And one more for good luck is a failed to score a critical strike 18 times in a row. That's 300 and then 50 times 3. Sorry. Individual rankings. Right now I'm rank 10. So I'll be getting this loot right here. The 1 hour reduction and the fast paces. And also the 200 gangster loot. If I stay here. You get better rewards, obviously, the more damage you deal, so people try to strive for that. Our current damage rankings, look at here. Oh, it looks like I got bumped down to 11 already, so it looks like somebody else came up on me. Might throw another one in. I'm already out of my 20, because you get 20 hits on him. We'll see. It costs gold to do extra ones. Now, today's jinx is for the cutthroats is the cavalry rifleman. Now, if you're using cavalry rifleman, you have a chance to deal an additional up to 80% damage. And then also the critical strike is 100, up to 100% on the critical strike, so that's pretty good. As you can see, it'll show critical strikes down here. Millsy got a critical strike of 569k just for sending one war party out, so that's pretty good. Move on to the next one. This is just some events that go on. I think these are always here until you complete them. I still haven't upgraded my Town Hall 25 or 30 yet. I think I'm upgrading it to 23 right now. You have the collect and share heroes. Here's 30 heroes. I've collected and shared 29 heroes. You'll get some skill books, some experience to level up your heroes. And then you have the treasure hunts, which is completing the story missions, which I've gone up to 8 now. Can't quite get through it, hopefully soon. So now on the next one, we have the develop in town. This is logging in for a certain amount of days. I've logged in for 3 out of the 5 days so far. We have in 3 hours, 41 minutes, looks like we'll have another reset on it. Training the troops, I've trained 21.7k. I'm almost up to the 24k. I haven't got the 60. I'll probably complete it within the 4 days that it's going to go on for here. We'll see. I've trained that many so far. Then you have the tax collection. This is where you'll collect subsidies in the taxman's office, collecting food, lumber, iron, cash. I think you got steel in there as well. You get, like, depending on your level, you get a certain amount of them a day, so that's pretty good. I've done 90 out of 120 on that. I'll probably finish it off, that first one here today. I won't get up to the 180, but within the 4 days, we'll complete all these. And then there's a resource plunder, which is collecting resources in the state. So you go out and plunder resources. I don't do that a whole lot. So I still only have 4.2 out of the 6 and then 4.2 out of the 12 million that I need. So we'll try to get there. I do kill a lot of critters, so there's the killing of the critters on there. I've killed 120 plus. And that's basically what you have in Developing Town Hall for your different bonuses you can get for that event. New Path to Growth, it just shows all of these events that I'm going over right now. It also includes a Desert Storm, but that's not for another couple days. I'll do another video on the Desert Storm to tell you guys about that one, so just look forward to that. Frontier Guardian, you have to be Town Hall level 30 and Duke at least level 70. I am not Town Hall 30 yet, so I'm unable to activate this. I will be hopefully soon. There's actually only one other person in the state that is in there, and it's Slam. He's an SSS. Pretty good power there. He's been developing a lot. So Ghost Town Outlaws actually is going to come up in a little less than 4 hours now. This is a very, very cool event. So what you do is you activate it, and it's your entire posse will get attacked by these outlaws. It's 25 waves. You try to survive as many of the waves as you can, and every 5th wave has a big amount of damage, like a bunch of troops, and they try to hit you real hard. Usually people will last all the way up to the 25 if you're really, really good and have really good reinforcements. Usually the littler guys are going to lose around maybe 10 or 15. And once you get burned twice, which means if you lose twice to the outlaws, then you're out. But that doesn't mean you can't still reinforce. You're still able to go in and reinforce your other posse members and help them, and you'll get points for the event as well. So you try to survive as long as you can through the 25 waves or all to it. All in all, you're also trying to attack the Lawless Outpost. And if you destroy it, which it has a ton of millions and millions of hit points on it that you have to destroy. So you want to rally up your troops with your posse members, send it out, attack the outpost, destroy it, and then fight off the waves. Anybody who gets burned twice, you're going to want to go and reinforce the other person, whoever else there is on your team that's still alive. Last time me and my posse did it, we're a very, very small posse, but we made it all the way through 25 waves. I actually forgot to tell them to attack the Lawless Outpost, but next time we're going to do it. We're still learning the game, very new game. This is the first game I've ever played despite it, so we're still learning the ropes, doing very well though. But we survived all the 25 waves. I think we were close to like top 10 there for a while, actually, in the whole state. So it was pretty cool. Outlaw Town, or the Ghost Town Outlaws, is a very, very cool event. I'll do another video on that one, actually, whenever it comes out. Now you have the top boss. We got 4 days for the top boss. This is the one where everybody wails out. They spend all their money. They try to get as much power as they can. Basically what it is the whole week of an event, and there's usually 7 events. Last time there were 5. We had a kill event that lasted for 3 days where you go out and attack other players and kill their troops, and you gain points for that. Also military points to upgrade your military rank. But you can also, there's also other events. You have the building event where you get points for building up your building's power. Each power you get from a building construction or upgrade, you get a point for, and you try to whale out for that. Get as many speed ups as you can. Spend as many speed ups as you can to get your buildings upgraded as fast as possible to get points for that event. There's also a troop training one where you get points for training troops. The higher level of the troop, the more points you get for it, obviously. So, if you have like a T9 or T10, you're good to go. Just train as many of those as you can. Again, speed ups, people wail out, grab all the speed ups, and just, bust out, 100K, 200K, troops, and then get like, millions of points in it. You can check our all-time. We got some pretty big people in here, mostly SSS, got some MRC, MDW for sure, and that's basically it there. I actually was in the 11th spot on this last one. Got beat out by Trip, great guy. Don't really mind that it happened, so it's all good. I don't wail out too hard on this game. It might change in the future, I do enjoy it. But that's basically the top boss event. There's also maybe one that's like resource plundering, or I know there's a critter one where you'll attack and go and fight as many critters as you can out on the battlefield, and you get points for that. You'll get points for the higher the level, things like that. But that's basically all there is with the events that's going on now. If there's any other new ones, we'll go over those as well with you. Obviously, I'm going to do a video on the Ghost Town Outlaws. It's a very cool event just to show you guys how it's done. But that's all we got for you today. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any other things you want to see, any things you don't want to see, and you guys stay safe out there.